Hi, it's Jane here from craftwithjayne.co.uk, and today I'm bringing you my Awash in Beauty loaded gift pocket. So I have made a little gift pocket and I've loaded it full of beauty gifts. So you've got face masks, eye masks, a moisturising cream, some eye lift for your under eye area, and I think it's really cute. It's a great gift to give to a friend, you know, if you're having a few friends over, maybe like a teenager's party, something like that. It'd be great little pillow gifts to leave. So yeah, I just thought it looked really cute, and because this one is just because I've used the sentiment just because on here. So I'm going to be making this with you today. The paper that I've used for this is the Awash in Beauty Designer Series paper, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's in the annual catalogue, and there are just some amazing, beautifully colourful pinks and designs just here. Absolutely lovely pinks, blues, multicoloured really, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So that's the paper that I've used, and I'm using the True Beauty stamp set, and it's got this die, and it's also got these dies just in here, and they actually cut out the stamped images, and there's a red rubber stamp just here. So that's the main set I'm using today. However, for the sentiment, I've used the Just Because, and I'm going to use that again. But for the sentiment, I've used Old Faithful Pretty Pillow Box dies, and one of my most favourite die shapes for sentiments is that one there. So I've used that one as well to cut out that shape there. Okay, so just wanted to remind you, because I think this is going out at the end of August, that the celebration promotion will be coming to an end soon, guys, and this is the brochure with all of the products in it that have been available for the whole of the celebration. It ends on the 31st of August, but just for August they've included some extra gifts because I think a few of these are close to selling out. So these are things that you'll find in the main catalogue, but you do need to use these codes here if you want to get them free with a qualifying order. And there's just some amazing things here. There's great dies, you've got some specialty paper, you've got some embossing folders. Absolutely fantastic gift here. I will point out that this brushed metallic in the gold and bronze here, this is already gone, so you can't get that one on Celebrate, but you can get it in the annual catalogue. Okay, so this is the paper. If you are picking a directional pattern, this one I can get away with using in any direction, but if you are picking a directional pattern, just be really careful because it will flip, so it'll be upside down. So I'll show you my original. This is the right way up, and this one's upside down, but I was okay with it being upside down because the leaves could be going any which way, so I was happy with that. And I've picked a pattern as well that will work in any direction, which is this one just here. So this DSP is in 11 inches by 12 inches, so it does almost use a full sheet. And I'm going to score the 11-inch side. I'm going to score that at 7.5, which is just here. Then I'm going to rotate it, and I'm going to score it at 5.5, just here. And then I'm going to score it at 11, which is just here. So I'm going to use my bone folder to burnish these lines. Okay. And then I'm just going to score this like this, just here. There we go. So that is your kind of your outline for your pocket. So you're going to need to do something with these sections just here now. So I'm going to get a pen, and I'm just going to mark just in here where this meets here, and I'm going to just mark there, and I will know that I need to cut from there up to there, and I'm going to mark on the one underneath it to show where I need to make my cut as well. So I'm going to get my trimmer out. I'm going to find where I marked. So I marked just there, and I'm going to make a nice clean cut to the first score line just here. So from there to there, and yeah. So if I do that, then you'll see that I'll fold it up, and that has created that pocket just there. I now need to make sure I trim this away as well. So I'm going to do that by hand. So just get my trimmer out. So I need to get my paper snips out now, and I need to trim this section just until I hit this point here. So I'm going to trim nicely down my score line, and I'm going to get to this point like that, and I'm just going to miter in a little bit to there. So when I fold this over, you will not be able to see it there. In fairness, I think I need to trim a tiny bit more. I didn't quite go low enough. Just like that. There you go. Okay, so that's perfect. And then we can glue our box now. So I'll do that next. And I'm going to use some tear and tape for this. So I'm going to open it back out, and I'm going to glue this section just here. Like this. And I'll do that again just like this here. And then I will glue it. So I'll take my pick tool, remove this off. This is such a fun idea. I could see, like, if you're doing like a children's house party, you know, some teenagers in, and or is it a slumber party they call it in the, like a sleepover. So I'm going to pop that like that. I'm going to press it down nice and firmly, and I'm just going to bring this up like that. So as you can see, it'll sort of create this little pattern here where I've glued it, but that's great because I do want a pouch feel to it, so it does need some girth here then to put some products in. So next what I need to do is cut my little half moon out there. So I'm going to use a circle punch. Now this circle punch has retired. There are many circle punches on the market, and if you didn't want to use a circle punch, you could use some other punch that we have, or you could use, before you glue it, you could use maybe some of the border dies. So I'm just going to punch a little hole there, and then I need to next put some tape on the back of here so it holds these. So I'm going to put one at the middle just like this. I'm going to put quite a few across here because I do need this to hold, and I'm not going to do it right to the edge because it does need to have a little bit of the ability to move a little bit. So I'll do that maybe there. Let's have a little look. Yeah, that looks good. And I'm going to pick these off, and then I'll glue that into place. Just like this. So this is such an easy pack to make. And it's just so quick. You could make like a whole batch of these very easily. All right, so I need to make sure I keep my edges as straight as possible. There we go. And I'm going to press down. There we go, and that creates a lovely little pouch just there. So I quite like my corners rounded, so I'm going to use a corner rounder. Now we don't sell one at the moment, Stampin' Up, but you can get one off the market in lots of different places. So I've just corner rounded the edges just there, and it's looking good, isn't it? So I'm going to pop some of my products inside now just to bulk it out, because then I'm going to put some ribbon. So I'm going to use my face mask and my eye mask just there, and then I think I'm going to put my little cream in just there, and my little eye patches here. There we go. How's that? It's looking cute already, isn't it? Just move that across there. Then I'm going to use some gorgeous ribbon to tie around it, and the ribbon that I'm going to be using is this one here, which is the satin shimmer ribbon, and it is in soft succulent. It's such a luxurious ribbon. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to bring it across like this, and I'm going to tie off on this side, I think. Let's have a little look. There we go. Tie it off here. I'm going to, which way do I want the bow? I think I want the bow coming in, so I'm going to tie the bow this way, like this, and that way I'll make sure it's facing the right way then. There we go. So the way I tie bows is always tie them to me. So I know that I have to have the package facing the right way for me to be able to tie a bow that is facing the way I want it to. Okay, well that is lovely, I think. So I'm going to trim a little tail off, just like take it this way, just this way, and there we go. So that's my cute little bow at the side, just there, like that. Happy with that. Press it down, great. And that is holding it in as well, which is quite nice, and it looks lovely on the back as well. So you could stick a little note card on the back there, or anything you wanted to. And then I have die cut out and stamped some of the flowers, which are just here. So I did do a little bit of blending. So what I did was inked them up in a colour that I thought matched, which was that one just here. And then I went with a blender brush just into the centre with a slightly different colour to create something that picked it up nicely. So I'm going to start off by sticking some of these just to get a feel for what I want to do. And something like that. And maybe this one just here. So yeah, quite like that. Okay, so I think I will put some tape on the back of here, and I'll start doing my glue. I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal for this. So I'll put a little generous little, maybe 3 little swipes on the back, and then I'm going to pick some of these to put on. So I'm going to put one there. I'll put this bigger one just about there. Yeah, that's quite good. And then this one down here. That's great. So, and then I might stick that into place so I can stick everything else on it. Yeah, just move that one down a little bit. And I'll snip the end off a bit. There you go. So it's a bit of trial and error as you like it. I'm going to cut this tail off because I've gone past that point there, and then I'm going to stick on some tear and tape on the back of it just to hold it all in place for me. So I just use it almost like a little bit of an anchor so it holds it down, and I will, there you go, take those off, and then I'm going to stick, am I going to stick some Stampin' Dimensionals on, or no, I'm going to stick some Stampin' Dimensionals on the sentiment, I think. So I'll just pick that off, and we'll start by putting this at this sort of an angle. Yeah, maybe there, like that. I like that, I'm happy with that. Right, I'm going to dab a tiny bit of glue on the back of here, just move some bits out of the way. And then I will pop that maybe just there like I did previously. So a tiny bit of glue, using all the adhesives on this project. There you go. And I will pop that just in there like that. And that's quite sweet, isn't it? And I'm going to get out some of my favourite Stampin' Dimensionals. So I'm just getting them out just here, and I'll pop a couple of these on the back. So I've got You Are a True Friend on this one, which is another sentiment from the stamp set. Just do that one there, and I'm going to stick that through the center, just off, just below the ribbon, or just maybe on the ribbon. So let's just do this over. I'm going to straighten it all up and have a little look at it, and I'll pop that going like that. There we go. So that is my little sentiment area just there. So this is the original one just here. I don't have enough of these, so I've pinched them out of this one. So I'll pop that there maybe, just to make it look like it's less empty. And then finally, I'm going to pop some of these lovely gems, which I've popped on here, called the Solid Faceted Gems. And I'll pinch a few of these, just have a little look what colours I like on here. So I think I'm going to go for similar colours probably. I'm going to go for the blue, definitely. Pop a big blue just up here, and then I think I'm going to go for the pink, so maybe the green. Go for the soft succulent green. Yeah, there we go. So I'll just do that one there, and then I'll do the bigger pink down here. There we go. So that looks quite sweet, doesn't it? Okay, so these are my Awash in Beauty loaded pockets, and they are a great gift to give somebody. So if you're having maybe a pamper party or a sleepover, these would be a fantastic thing to leave or to gift people. And you can load them with anything you want. They don't have to be in flowery patterns, they can be in anything. You could put notebooks, little puzzle books and pens and sweets and things like that inside them. So they're really versatile, but I just think they look really fun, and it's just lovely to have all the little folds where you can tuck things in, really. And I think that it does demonstrate whatever papers you're deciding you want to use. It sort of really shows them off to their full advantage, both sides. So I hope you have enjoyed this project today. As I said earlier, all measurements will be on my blog in metric and imperial, so inches and centimetres. Please do follow the links below. If you don't already have a Stampin' Up demonstrator and you're in any of the countries that we sell to within Europe, then I can sell to you. So I'd be delighted if you chose to purchase any products through me. Please follow the links below. And I'm probably going to say bye for now, guys, and happy crafting.